back to Bible and Blues, and tonight we're going to do a little bit of news. And, we're doing live streaming just because I got my other monitor set up over here. So if you want to chat, I have it right here. I can see what's going on to my right. I can check that, and I have my big monitor right here with my camera on it, Uber lights, lots of stuff. So tonight we're going to talk about Mike Pence. Why Mike Pence? Well, apparently something came out, and it was related to a story about 10 years ago that came out. And it's really, this really looks bad for Mike. I want to tell you right now, this looks really bad for Mike Pence. Apparently, he respects his wife. I know. This is like really crazy stuff here. He actually thinks that he shouldn't put himself in a situation where she would ever question anything. What kind of craziness is this? This is like fundamentally wrong, Okay. So the deal is, Mike Pence has made a promise to his wife that's my dog. He's made this promise to his wife that he would never go out to dinner with a female colleague, without her present. And he would never go to an event that served alcohol without her there. Okay? These, as a Christian husband and a Christian man, I got no problem. I respect that. Okay? All he's doing is he's looking at his wife and saying, hey, I love you and respect you so much. I don't want you to ever question our relationship or how I feel about you. So this is, what blew me away is I saw this thing with the Young Turks, and the Young Turks were sitting there dissecting this. Like, and you got Cenk Uygur, and I don't know the people on the Young Turks. I don't actually watch them. I don't subscribe. I heard a little bit about this from another channel, and from, I think it was Rebel Media, and so the Young Turks were in the feed underneath on my phone. So I was like, okay, well, I'll listen to that while I'm driving home. It was dangerous, man. It was dangerous because I'm sitting there listening to Cenk Uygur, is that his name? And he's sitting there talking about how this is just really, really wrong stuff. And I'm an agnostic, West Coast agnostic, and I can't go have a beer with my buddies out. It's like, man, don't you understand these little things that we do for our wives? And why would you do this for your wife? Why wouldn't you think it's okay to go out and have dinner with some woman colleague at your work? Why wouldn't you have an issue with going out and to an event where alcohol is served, where people are around without your wife? Well, there's a few reasons for it. There's some potentials that, for all we know, because I don't know, I haven't really dug into his life that much, but for all we know, she had a really, really bad relationship just before she met him where she was cheated on. And this is like some sort of a thing that he's always done, and it's a habit for him, and it's a good thing that makes her feel better about what's going on in their relationship. I need arm rests. And so another possibility is just the fact that he's a Christian guy and he respects his wife. He's not, first off, he's kind of, come on, the guy's practically human wedge. He's working out all the time. He's a good looking guy, gray hair, older, very distinguished. He was governor of Indiana. He was a man in a power position. And so, the opportunities could present themselves. And when opportunities are there for a man who is good looking and also in a position of power, highly intelligent, highly educated, and this produces a certain type of person, the type of woman that's going to want to get that, even though he's married. And, hey, I got to be careful here because most women know. But I mean, if you're a woman out there, how many women say, I hate being friends with girls. I can't stand being friends with girls because they're so catty. And there you go. They do that kind of thing, don't they? So I don't want to really beat this up too much, but I mean, come on. Mike's just doing what many of us do. Many of us do these things. And then you have people like Cenk Uygur on the Young Turks just freaking out and just doing his best to put him down. He actually compared him to a Muslim fundamentalist and how they act with controlling their women. Okay. And I know, I know you can sit there and play both sides of it, but because I know some Muslim men who are certainly not like that. I guess I have to put that qualifier in there these days, don't I? So anyway, how's my sound? Does my sound sound good? I see somebody's watching. At least somebody's watching. Hey, what do you know about that? So have you heard this story? Some other stories that are in the news also have to do with a certain Mike Flynn getting immunity for his testimony. I'm going to see where that goes. I'm not somebody that really does a whole lot of defending Donald Trump. He's kind of indefensible on a lot of things, right? So I consider him is he a better choice than Hillary? In ways, yes. In ways, no. So I don't really go there a lot with it. But this is kind of all I've got going on tonight. I was also kind of checking my sound. I had a beginning scene and I have an end scene with my live stream, and somebody told me that the sound was really loud on the music and nowhere near as loud enough on the microphone. So he had to reduce the sound for the music for the beginning and end, and then he had to jack up the sound on the microphone. So while I was talking. So I want to see how that turns out. So that was kind of part of doing this. But anyway, I'm going to check out now. I want to do a quick live stream, test that out. So I want to say thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you, and be sure to keep an eye out. Come back soon.